We back!
You don't know me, son? Get it? Hey, you don't know me, son?
What is up, guys? We're back, week 3. I know I missed a video last week. I could sit here and give you a bunch of excuses, but at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is. I got logged out of my Instagram. I was able to log back in, but there was just all these issues, like it wouldn't load any of my stuff, so I couldn't post. It was just some shit, okay, this past weekend. But we have been staying consistent on our diet. We have been making sure we're in a calorie deficit. We've been being active every day, either going on walks or runs. So all that stuff's good, okay? You guys got to just take my word for it, okay? Or don't. I don't care. But yeah, today it was a pretty good day. It was a pretty good day. Like, I could complain a lot, but I'm not sure a lot of you would care to listen. But yeah, I got a new manager at work, and so that seems good. It's a temporary manager, so she's cool. She's cool. I had a lot of beef with my last manager because I think she was very rude and disrespectful. What is that word? A cunt, if you will. But yeah, so she's gone. She's a absolute pleasure to be around. Yeah, I rested a lot this weekend for sure, but I stayed active, stayed good on the diet. Is what it is. Probably could have stayed on it a little bit better, but we made sure the calories were in a deficit. That's the biggest thing. But obviously, we've been trying to eat plenty of fruit, plenty of different meats, making sure that we're having a wide range in our diet. I can't for the life of me just eat the same shit over and over again. I could eat the same thing for maybe about 4 or 5 days, you know? Depends though, because I've gotten a lot better at cooking. So like some beef and sweet potato one week, and then you do some like, you know, chicken and rice, little like Chipotle bowl situations the next week, you know, just make it good, make it fancy, make it taste good. I did not weigh myself this past Sunday. I think I'll just probably put it off till next week. We'll just, you know, don't need to weigh myself every week. Definitely seems like my weight's going down. We're in the high 260s. So who knows where it'll be at the end of the week. But yeah, not important. We're focused on looking good, feeling good, right? That's more important than what the number on the scale says. I'm a big boy, and so I, you know, am heavier than a lot of people, you know? Got some muscle on me, got some nice legs on me, got a nice fat ass on me, big old noggin. That's about 15% of my weight right there, so yeah. Anyways, we are gonna just kind of keep doing the thing that we're doing, you know. This is, you know, it's gonna be a little bit repetitive sometimes, but, you know, we'll switch it up, add some variety into the workouts every now and again, keep the muscles guessing, that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm super excited to just get after it this week. I am going to be posting Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. On my Instagram, I will be trying to take that 5th day where I was posting YouTube videos and take time to do cooking videos and more to the point talking videos, emphasis on mental health and mental clarity and self-talk, self-discipline, that kind of stuff. So I'll have my link to my Instagram in my connected to my YouTube, and so feel free to check that out. But without further ado, we're going to get into a chest workout. Definitely going to be staying with the heavier compound movements still. Probably do some flat bench. We might do some close grip bench. Definitely going to do some skull crushers today. I haven't done those yet. And maybe a little bit of shoulder something. Definitely a little bit of triceps something. And we'll probably just do the Stairmaster today. But yeah, I'll see you guys in there. Man, if you don't get up off your ass and get moving, stop being a bitch. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back with that same energy. So I'm an actual idiot, and I forgot my magnetic phone holders, so we're going to just hopefully be able to find some spots to set you guys up today, okay? Without further ado, probably should raise this a little bit. I always warm up with the bar, guys. If you're somebody like me that has unpredictable shoulder pain, my recommendation, always warm up with the bar. Literally, like, if something's wrong, you're gonna feel it with less weight, you know? Don't just get right into it. Don't have an ego. Just start with the bar, feel it out, make sure everything's good, and then you can put some weight on it. Or don't, I don't know, like hurt yourself one day, like, I don't know. I have, as you can see, no safeties, so, I mean, we're not doing a PR today, so, but still gotta be careful and mindful. Don't want to drop no weight on myself and have to scream for somebody. Okay. I need a roller, dog. Crank out a few more reps and call it good. Shit's not complicated, so why are you overcomplicating it? I don't know. Oh, God. Okay. I never went heavy on bench. Something like that I have, like this bicep is way bigger than this one. And it's always this muscle imbalance that I've had. I've had a bigger arm here and a less big arm here, and so I was doing a lot of dumbbell work. I wasn't curling flat bars or gripped bars. I wasn't doing anything like that. I was doing workouts that forced each muscle to move its own load. It's kind of what I'm getting at. So take what you want from that or don't. What do we got? Some 50-pound dumbbells over here. Probably do a little bit of incline press. Stop making excuses and start making a plan. Stop letting your emotions overwhelm you. Make a plan. Get good at making plans. If you can get better and better at being adaptive in your circumstance and your situation and making plans and doing it efficiently and fluidly, like you're gonna navigate difficulty and the obstacles that you have in your life so much more. So it's like up to you at the end of the day to do that. Nobody can do that for you. I feel like I've gotten really good at making plans with how chaotic my life has been, so yeah. And then with these ones, I'm not gonna come as far down here as I'm gonna kind of keep my elbows positioned and really let those triceps push most of the load. Okay. I don't even have nothing to say right now. I'm just tired. Tired, always tired. But we're moving forward. It's better to be tired and consistently moving forward than to be well rested sitting on your ass. I mean, like, people always want to get their energy reserve to 100, but then aren't really doing shit with it, so. Maybe right about there. And then I can have all this space right here and not have to worry about hitting this thing right here. But yeah, not a super, we're not going for like super narrow grip, you know. Depending on where your hands are positioned, it can change what head of the tricep is being emphasized. So I'm not saying don't do it super close, just I'm not doing it super close, okay? Like right about here. I try to keep my elbows locked, but sometimes to get like a really deep stretch, I'll kind of come down here and my elbows will come up, press. So it's good to try to go into your movements with an intention. So you have your concentric and your eccentric, right? You have your contraction and your release, in other words. But then there's an intention. It's a squeeze. Like your intention should always be to squeeze, but how that works and in different movements, it's usually different. But with your chest, for example, the intention should be the inner part of the elbow driving to the other one, right? So when you come up, you're not gonna be able to bow your arms in all the way, but that's essentially what you're trying to do, right? You're trying to drive those elbows in when you're doing a bicep curl and you're coming down, right? And you're squeezing. But the thing is the intention here is that rotation, right? So I come down, squeeze, right? I'm not coming down and, coming here. No. I'm coming down. Almost any bicep exercise, the intention is going to be an outward rotation of the wrist, right? Yeah. Different movements, you're going to have different intention. Obviously, with your legs, there's a different intention because it's not the same as if you were doing a bicep curl. Hopefully you're getting my point, okay? Gosh, you make me fucking sick. Just knowing you're cuddled up on your couch or your bed, just shoving fucking chips or whatever into your mouth. Ooh, goodness gracious. I've been rubbing my nose too much today. Ugh, okay. All right, let's get that working. Explode up. Clean your damn equipment. Put your weights away. Don't be a bitch. Making it work with what we got, guys. I mean, I really don't have a lot of options. That mount is killer for getting all the good angles, so I apologize, but we're gonna still get that working. And if you ain't flaring your motherfucking wrists out on your tricep extension, we're gonna have issues. I think we'll do a flat bar. It's not really a flat bar, but it's a bar. It's a bar. Stop being a bitch. I'm not saying your form should be disregarded, but especially when you get to the end of your workout or you're trying to execute a certain kind of form on a movement, you're gonna fatigue. It's gonna get sloppier than you want it to be. Obviously, don't do anything to hurt yourself or put yourself in a compromising situation. But when you think, okay, I gotta keep my elbows locked on these tricep extensions, sometimes your elbows are gonna start moving around. It doesn't mean that you just stop. Just because you can't have perfect form at the end of a working set doesn't mean you just stop. You work through it, your intention, right, for your squeeze, but also going back to intentions, your intention is keeping that good form. So you're fighting, your body might not feel natural in that movement. And so you have to be intentional and fight to correct that form, because your body might want to start slouching, your back might want to start rounding, your elbows might want to start moving. And so you got to be intentional about fighting for good form, but also being patient with yourself if it's not coming. You know what I'm saying? And another thing too is like there's a lot of exercises where I can move a lot more weight, but I'm compromising my form. So don't compromise your form. Like if your form's shit from the get, you know what I'm saying? Like if you can't own that weight, and what I mean by owning the weight is like if you can't control that weight and execute good form and still like, you know, break down that muscle, like that's not a weight that you're owning. You're just moving weight for the sake of moving it, you know. But controlling and owning the weight is being able to have that good form, being able to get through and push those muscles to exhaustion, to failure, you know. Shit's simple, dude. Shit's really simple. So why are we always overcomplicating it? We're gonna go hop on the Stairmaster and get it in. Yes, my sweater is linty. Don't wash your bath towels with your sweater. Gosh, I couldn't get this damn lint off my sweater. But it's my gym hoodie, man. It's my working hoodie, you know. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna put my time in here and pay my dues, and then we will see you back in the car. Hoofty, man. Push myself to just do 20 minutes on the Stairmaster. There's no reason not to. I'm gonna sit in bed tonight and edit this video, and I just can sit on the Stairmaster and do some editing there, you know. Might as well. Like, it's so hard for me to find a balance where I am holding myself to a high standard and pushing myself and ridding myself of excuses. The hard part for me in that is dealing with other people not doing that. That can be hard, right? It can be hard to feel like you're a shark in a school full of fish, like whatever the fuck you want to call it. I mean, at the end of the day, though, everybody's on their own journey, and so I always try to meet people where they're at. Just because somebody is living a life that you think, well, if I was in your situation, I would do this. This whole idea where you know, it's so common today that we just throw out opinions. Like, we have opinions of other people and their relationships, you know, with other people and with their diet and with all of that stuff. And like, it can be hard, especially now that I'm doing, you know, I'm going hard in the gym and being consistent, and I'm married now. It's like really hard for like me to like find a balance in that, you know. My wife isn't where I'm at. I mean, she's a girl, I'm a guy, you know. I have a lot of history in and out of the gym, and so you gotta really make it a point to show others grace. Okay, don't ever become prideful and boastful in your efforts. Okay, I'm not here at the gym getting in a good shape and eating good so that I can be boastful and gloat and, you know, be obnoxious with others. I mean, that's something I like believe in my core, and that falls in line with like my, you know, faith. And you don't even have to have a faith to really understand the principle of like grace and loving others, you know. I see so many people, it's always the fucking guys that are taking all kinds of peds and, you know, doing all this stupid shit, and then, you know, they want to have an opinion on other people, you know. They want to have such a strong opinion on like other people and how they live their lives, and like they don't even understand what it's like to be in that person's shoes for a day, you know. And so just remain humble. We're all students. Some of us are unaware of it, you know. Some of us aren't in a place in our life where we want to learn, and I think we should be students, right? We can have that thought, but it's not fair to hold everybody else responsible for your beliefs and your ideals, you know. So don't be a bitch, but also don't be an asshole, man. Like, uplift and support people. Like, I hate it so much how ignorant some people can be, especially like having seen people be self-conscious, be depressed, and like literally see these people become a better version of themselves physically, but I think that they became a worse version of themselves mentally, and like they let the pride get the best of them, and so, and they put others down, man, and it sucks. It's hard, right? Because growing up as a fat kid, I was bullied by almost everybody, and so losing the weight and then like trying to not, recreate what happened to me and do it to other people, it can be difficult sometimes, like that resentfulness and that pridefulness, like it's a battle too, guys. Remember, this is mental. This is a mental thing, okay? It's all mental, okay? The body will follow the mind, not the other way around. If your mind's following your body, then I mean, like, don't do that. Don't do that. So, but yeah, guys, good chest workout. We did flat bench, then a close grip bench, and then we went into some skull crushers, and then we went into some incline press, and then we did some tricep extension, and yeah, that was basically it. It was good. I feel tired. I feel like I put in effort, and I got myself to the point of exhaustion. I did 20 minutes on the Stairmaster. It was good. So, your workouts don't have to look exactly like that or look like anybody's. Anybody's. Like, your workouts are your workouts, Your health is your health. And so if that's playing tennis, if that's running, if it's going to the gym, whatever it might be, as long as you are healthy and you are taking care of yourself, like, that's what's important, guys. So I don't really got much more to say than that right now. I mean, I do, but do you really want to sit here all night and listen to me? I mean, but I love you guys. We're going to keep going hard. Stay consistent. Stay driven. Remember your why. If you don't have one, find one. And remember, don't be a bitch. We're going to be back at it tomorrow. I love you guys.
One more, Gary. The boats.